I want you to be long-winded and unclear. Said no one ever. We have a saying on our team, BBB, be brief, be brilliant, and then be gone. Talk in shorthand, lead with the headline, and then we'll ask you for the article of explanation if we're interested. Your audience is already drowning by being waterboarded with information all day, every day. Please save their life. Be the one who gives them a breath. Follow the proverb, less is better than more. Getting to the point is critical to communication skill. Be brief. Use as few words as possible to say what's needed. Everyone will appreciate it. But most adopt the philosophy, if you can't convince them, drown them in bullshit talkie. Each of these Darren Dailies could be 45 to 60 minutes, as most podcasts are out there. I work really hard at distilling down, condensing down a poignant idea into the few minutes that we share here each morning. It's why it takes me so long to write and prepare each Darren Daily episode for you, 4 to 6 hours each. As Stephen King wrote in his book on writing, this is a short book because most books about writing are filled with bullshit talkie. I figured the shorter the book, the less the bullshit talkie. The same is true for Darren Daily. Instead, most people blather on and put the time burden on their audience. As Mark Twain confessed when he wrote, I would have written you a shorter letter, but I didn't have the time. So if you want to be more brief and brilliant, there are 3 tips. You ready? Here we go. 1, be prepared. Do the work up front to organize your thoughts. If it's a text or a presentation, strip it of all the non-essentials. Imagine that somebody is paying you $100 for every word that you remove. Treat your audience's attention as precious and sacred. Number 2, start with the point. Lead with the headline, not the story. Answer the question up front, then follow with the explanation. Here's a bonus. Often the headline or answer eliminates the need for the story or explanation entirely. And then number 3, stop. Just stop. Don't over-explain. Do number 1, and then number 2, and then stop. I recently interviewed a guy for a position on our team. On paper, he looked great. But in the interview, when I asked him a question, I got an 8 to 10-minute answer. The more he talked, the less I listened and the less I liked him. Write that down as a guiding rule for yourself. The more you talk, the less people listen and the less they like you. If he did number 1 and number 2 with a short number 3, he might have gotten the job. It would have changed his future. But in a culture of BBB, it was quick and easy, hard no. So tell us, where in your life today are you going to practice BBB? Tell us briefly in the comments below.